feel sweat trickling down your cheek.
Yo, my nickname Jigsaw, cut you in half. I'm about to show the meaning of lyrical bloodbath. You should go take a bath, dog, dusty and dirty. When I'm 42 and rhyming, I'ma still be worthy. And I'ma be all-time top 3. The reason I can shoot, cause y'all don't matter to me. I done been there and done that. My stats is dumb fat. And for the record, I'm just stating facts, now run that. Line them up and knock them down. I run this town. It's just a matter of opinion. Now calm down. My mind is like the combine. I only get one time to prove that my 40-time rhymes are sublime. I inspire rappers, y'all call them a MC. The difference mine end in a lowercase e. I lit your pilot, you was waiting to blow. You ain't never been on fire, I'm just letting you know. Sincerely Nitro.
We doing 7 ways. My gunshots to make you never say them. Lock and load.
I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek.
We doing 7 ways. My gunshots to make you never say them. Lock and load. I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing.
Double-edged sword, I'll bang your backboard. Dressed in all white, the home team, they clap for you.
We just wanna have a good time.
Hey, yo!
Wanna have a good time.
Nitro!
We just wanna have a good time. Oh yeah, no time for the drama. Come on. Hey, hey, we just wanna have a good time. Good time. We just wanna have a good time. Good time. We just wanna have a good time. Good time. No time for the drama. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. I just wanna have a good time. They calling me JJ, cause I got the mic posted up with the DJ. Please no requests, I'm repeating what he say. We got it under control, it's cool like Cool J. Now when the needle drop and the record spin, give me a scratch to let me know where the song begin. His shoulder hold the headphone with one ear so he can hear the monitor and mix the record real clear. It's okay, I said it's okay, cause I'm with the DJ. Cause I'm with the DJ. It's okay, I said it's okay, cause I'm with the DJ. Cause I'm with the DJ. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. Everybody in the place, they was...
Hello, welcome to a new week and nearly a new month with Gmeta One. My name's Andy. If you guys are new here, what we're going to do is take you through the full overview of what we're doing in Gmeta One. And even if you're not new, it's always good to revisit what we're actually doing and what we're part of. So without further ado, let me just share my screen. So nice to see so many familiar faces again. Let's just run through this. First of all, I'll touch on how to get involved as well. If you missed Saturday, I really urge you to go back and have a look at Saturday's training. Really practical training from Sylvie. She went through how to use ChatGPT to create content and then turn that into a video using Canva to make reels for Instagram, Facebook, etc. And it was really, really good. So guys, if you're, it's going to help your marketing and anything, and sharing content, not just about Gmeta One, but about any business really. So anyway, let's run through Gmeta One, a design for digital life. So let's look at Web 3.0, but we'll look at Web 1.0 and 2.0. First of all, Web 1.0, well, that was basically the beginning of the internet. If you're old enough to remember that, I certainly was. That was when the internet pretty much began. Now, back then it was very static. It was the first and most reliable form of the internet, basically because there wasn't really anything that could go wrong with it. There wasn't a lot of moving parts. You had access to limited information, information that a business, about a person's business, about maybe a personal profile, but just basically a lot of people at that point were clamoring to get their business seen on this new wonderful World Wide Web. Simple as that. There was no interaction. You didn't have algorithms. It was a one-way street, basically. Just a business, a bricks and mortar business putting itself out there. That continued like that until about 2005, when everything became a lot more social, a lot more interactive. There was user generated content, so people would start blogging and posting about their companies, their industries, news items related to that. A lot of the newspapers started to go online. There was website interoperability, so website wasn't necessarily a destination. It could have been a pathway to a destination, like a landing page or something like that. There were new technologies like JavaScript, HTML5, CSS3. These were new languages that helped web designers to mix it up a bit and create different types of website. At that point, we had the advent of social media. Now, back then, it was things like Friends Reunited, if you remember that, MySpace, Bebo, a lot of names that have come and gone since then and been replaced by stuff like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And at that point in time, people started to access the web using phones. Now, phones at that point would have been something like a BlackBerry. There's a company who had it and lost it. They didn't keep up with trends and basically had the massive grip on the market and lost it. And a lot of companies need to be careful right now because, who's to say, at that point, Google came on the scene and stole a march on all the other search engines that were around. But who's to say, when Web3 comes up, that it's going to be Google? It could be another Google that we don't know about yet. So, we don't know. As simple as that. Web 3.0 is the next stage of the web, and we're at the dawn of that right now. If you're involved already, congratulations. It's more intelligent. It's got the ability to process information with human-like intelligence. You've got AI systems that can help you, decentralized finance. The metaverse is a big part of it. Augmented and virtual reality is another element of Web 3.0 and next level artificial intelligence. So what is the metaverse? That's what we're all about. In the broadest terms, the metaverse is a virtual space with some degree of realism. It varies from platform to platform, but it's a space where people can work, play, shop, and socialize. Pretty much do the things you like to do in real life. But the big difference is the feedback that people come back with is that you get more of a sense of actually being there and being with people. Not like me just broadcasting to you today. We're in the metaverse, you'd actually feel like you're with me, and that's kind of what it's a much more personal and social way to do things. But the metaverse as a thing doesn't actually exist right now. It's a lot, the word's used a lot, but it doesn't actually exist because a lot of the platforms that are out there exist as walled gardens. In other words, they're closed off from each other. You have to leave one and log into another. You can't just bounce between one and another. And until you can actually do that, you can't say that the metaverse actually has arrived. It's a long way off that. They're not interoperable. They haven't been built to do that. They haven't even been built in a lot of cases with the same technology. But these companies now, the ones who started off, are having to kind of backtrack and make that happen, because until that happens, the metaverse is not a thing. Now, there's definitely an appetite for virtual worlds, and a lot of industries, as you'll see, are using it to their advantage already. That's what's driving this, not hype. There's actual practical uses going on there from huge companies who really do get this. But it won't be the metaverse until we can walk into our screens and move between platforms. Now, Gmeta One, we're a hybrid metaverse ecosystem. We've got interconnecting business development, networking, real estate, and education objectives. We've also, from day one, identified this need to be able to move from one to the other. And we've been building bridges from the moment we began. That was in our kind of white paper essentially, and we knew we needed to bridge our world with other metaverses, and we're going to keep doing that as and when other projects arise. Now, as well as that, we've also got a strong foundation in education, business development, and also we have built an environment that allows you to build, buy, sell, and rent metaverse real estate. Now, we're bridging together education and development whilst creating a fulfilling experience for developers, metaverse real estate brokers and owners, NFT creators, virtual event hosts and planners, e-commerce merchants, and business-to-business offerings. Plus, people like ourselves, or what we were like a year ago, we were newcomers to the metaverse. Now, these bridges, well, we've already established premises in other metaverse projects. We don't see this as competition. We have to coexist. We have to work together. We're going to continue to build those bridges. But currently, we have got in Voxels, the Gmeta Arena, and there we've hosted live streaming events like Miami NFT Week, South by Southwest 2022, Global Gathering last August, and an exclusive event with Wiz Khalifa. Now, we've also got, well, it says apartments for rent. It's more of a business hub right now. That's Gmeta One Heights. Now, we had a meeting last week, for example, with the school who are opening their admission office in Gmeta One Heights, where their pupils can go, or prospective pupils, students can go to, have an interview to attend a real world school, but they want to do it in a metaverse because that's where things are going. Now, Decentraland, we've got our 4-story headquarters built in a prominent site right there, and Somnium Space, we've got another arena venue there and an entire world which we have put aside for future use. Now, back at the start of the metaverse, well, what was that? That was 20 years ago. 20 years ago in 2003, Second Life became a thing, and it basically was the granddaddy of the metaverse. And in Second Life, you can purchase avatars, wearables, property, vehicles using their own internal currency, Linden dollars. Now, they're a game currency like V-Bucks is to Fortnite, for example. You can only use them in Second Life. They're not externally tradable, and they're not a cryptocurrency. Now, the problem for Second Life, I believe, was that they were just too soon. People were not ready, because even though they had 64 million registered users after 10 years, they only actually had about 1 million who were actually active, and it hasn't gone up a lot since. It does remain as a trailblazer for the metaverse. Now, here are 3 established metaverse projects who probably got their timing a little better. Look at this: the Sandbox, Decentraland, and Somnium Space. Now, we've taken these 3 examples because we can look at their land prices and how they have developed, and they've all got their own decentralized currencies, actual cryptocurrencies. So we can see the impact that the launches of these metaverse projects had on their tokens. So let's look at the Sandbox. November 2021, just over a year ago, they opened their doors. Now, they had a token already launched quite a while before that. They existed as a mobile game until November 2021. Now, when they launched their metaverse, their land price average was $100. Currently, and I think this is actually more than it's showing on there, in spite of the global financial crisis, the metaverse doesn't seem to understand that, because the average land price currently is around $15,000. Now, the reason I think it's probably more than that is because there are projects there. There are places like Bored Ape Yacht Club where properties gone for anything up to $600,000. That's why I think it's possibly more than that now. Now their token SAND, sorry, that look at that growth. Sorry, let's just look at that growth. $100 to 15,000. Was that a good investment? Do you think? Look at their token SAND. The price of that token at launch was 8 cents. The all-time high for SAND was $8.40 achieved in November 2021. Absolutely huge growth. So that's the land prices and the token showing the same kind of picture. Look at Decentraland, February 2020. Average land price when they opened their doors, $20. The average land price as of March of last year was $12,000. And again, Decentraland is fast becoming the go-to place for a lot of big blue chip companies and fashion houses and things like that. So again, I'd be surprised if that hasn't actually gone up. Like the property next door to our headquarters, in the piece of land next door to our headquarters in Decentraland, is currently on the market for about $17,500. Now their token, here's one. We did a video of this. We showed it at the start of this little show of ours. Token MANA. Price at launch was 2 cents, but it was launched in October 2017. 2017. Decentraland was just a mobile game as well back then. Now the all-time high was achieved in November of 2021, 4 years, 28 days after launch. $5.85. Do you think that was worth waiting for? Somnium Space. Now they opened their doors quite a while ago, September 2018. The average land price was $500. It was based on Second Life's property prices at that point. The average land price currently is about $10,000. Their token is called Cube. The price at launch of Cube 2.5 years ago was 2 cents. The all-time high for Cube was achieved in autumn 2021, $28.12. That's 1,000, more than 1,000-fold growth. So as you can see, there's a pattern here with these three projects. We're not suggesting that our token or our land prices are going to do what these guys managed to achieve, but this is documented fact. You can go to coingecko.com and check it all out. Now, Gmeta One, why are we different? Well, we're seeking to be this bridge between our world and other metaverses. We've got unique offerings, our NFT proposition, other utilities like the Gmeta V Academy, education portal, and a business and advertising marketplace. But it's these bridges that really do distinguish us from any other project. We've always had this in mind. In addition, our token is going to be launched on the Binance Smart Chain. It's faster, more flexible, and cheaper for you. We will offer a bridging solution for people who want to use Ethereum and Polygon when we launch. Our pre-sale bonus, which we're in right now, if you share this opportunity with people, you can earn 100% and 50% bonus match. So in other words, you can accumulate free tokens just by sharing this in pre-sale. Once that's done, that opportunity is gone. But in pre-sale, we also offer NFT giveaway incentives. If you share this enough with other people, you can also win VR headsets and even luxury vehicles. Gmeta GMO token. Now that is the power to our ecosystem. Anything you want to do in our metaverse, you're going to need our token. If you want to buy land, you'll need our token. If you're going to build on it, you need our token. If you want to clothe your avatar, you need our token. Anything. You want to play games, you're going to need our token. The use case is, it's a given, it's undeniable. Now, in this pre-sale, we're selling $5 million worth of Gmeta tokens in rounds of 1 million at a time. Now, currently we have 5,500 holders and over 15,000 subscribers. So we've got the community and the use case. The other thing you need, the third magic ingredient for a successful cryptocurrency launch, is liquidity. Now, we're selling at 20% of the total supply ever in this pre-sale. Of that $5 million that we're raising, we're going to take half of it and put it into locked liquidity. So we've got the use case, we've got the community, and we've got the locked liquidity. We're not suggesting that any future value on our token, but we're laying the tracks the right way to ensure that this is a successful launch. Now, in the press, we've already been shouting about ourselves all over the press, the crypto press, Coinpedia, Bitcoinist, AMB Crypto, Last Minute Crypto. We also got a feature in investing.com magazine. And we're going to continue to do this. And we've also been doing it in other languages all around the world, as you can see. Now, the metaverse itself, who is involved? Well, this is just a snapshot, just to give you an idea. There's celebrities. Snoop Dogg is like the king of the metaverse. Paris Hilton's actually like the queen of the metaverse. Lady Gaga, Madonna, big names. LeBron James, Rihanna, Floyd Mayweather, Shaq O'Neal, Leo Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Tom Brady, Travis Scott, Wiz Khalifa, Jay-Z. Fashion brands, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Givenchy, Zara, Tommy Hilfiger, Dolce & Gabbana. They just go on. Hugo Boss recently added to that list. Food and drink, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Wendy's, Jose Cuervo, Estrella Damm, Stella Artois, lots of booze, Deliveroo. We had Starbucks and Oreos, the guys who do the cookies. They've also joined. Sports brands, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Under Armour, Puma, Reebok, Asics. Financial organizations and banks, JP Morgan, Citibank, HSBC, American Express, Morgan Stanley, Standard Chartered, MasterCard, and Visa recently joined as well. Now, travel and tourism, Celebrity Cruises have a complete cruise liners. You can go on and look at the cabins, meet the crew, talk to the CEO even and the captain. Look at those airlines, and then at the bottom of that list, you'll see Disney. Disney are going to open a complete theme park in the metaverse, so people from all over the world without traveling can actually experience what it's like to be in Disney World. Technology, Sony, Samsung, Nintendo, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Nvidia. Look at retailers, Selfridges, Walmart, Benetton, IKEA, Forever 21, Clark's, H&M. If you were with us on Thursday night, was it? Saturday? No, it was last Wednesday. I apologize. Myself and Sylvie brought us into the fashion street in Decentraland. All the big brands were there. It's like a who's who of the fashion world. And they've spent tens of thousands establishing premises in that street. These guys aren't messing around. That's what I say when I say that industry is driving the metaverse. It's making it an inevitability. So why are they getting involved? Well, the metaverse economy could be an 8 to 13 trillion total addressable market by 2030. I didn't pull that off the top of my head, guys. That was the conclusions following a report, a study that Citibank did into the metaverse and its potential revenues. Citibank, a bank, said that. The benefits of having a metaverse presence for any business are numerous. Now, it permits businesses to reach a global audience without geographical limitations. Not just businesses. We mentioned Travis Scott. Travis Scott did a gig in Fortnite. How many people do you think have seen that? 48 million people saw that, and he didn't leave home to achieve it. It allows businesses to interact with their customers in a more personal way, a more social and engaging experience for customers that can lead to more sales and long-term loyalty. It's much cheaper to retain customers than find new ones. Your virtual presence in our metaverse and everything in it will be NFTs. You can actually stake those and earn passive income. So you could be sitting in your home in the metaverse. The chair you're sitting on is an NFT. The desk you're sitting at is an NFT. The pictures on the wall are NFTs, and you could be earning money from all of those. Businesses can also use virtual worlds to train their employees, replicating real world experiences to let their team practice in advance. Businesses can test out new products and services without having to invest in physical infrastructure or risk negative publicity. Here are our services, folks. Now, we are launching our own digital universe. We are launching a token, and we're building these bridges. But as well as that, we're a full service organization, and we can help you and other people's businesses get themselves opened up in this new metaverse. Here are a list of some of our services. Now, we can do these, offer these to people in our own metaverse or in the ones that we have already established a bridge with. Metaverse land purchases, building services, commercial private rentals, billboard sales and rentals, venue rentals, metaverse event management, NFT creation, wearable NFT design, education and training. We will provide across all of these aspects and other things like we did on Saturday, as I mentioned. Much more to come as well. This is our team. We're out there. Oh, excuse me, I just want to take a little drink of water. Apologies. That's better. Okay. So this is our team, guys. We're very transparent people. We're out here doing this seven times a week now, at various times. You can see our handles there for Instagram. We're real people. We're not just a faceless avatar in Telegram or something like that. People know who we are, and we're showing you who we are. So imagine a market free from traditional barriers to entry, a platform where you can promote your brand globally, a currency with huge liquidity and infinite usage, and a world where anyone can participate and stake their claim. That is Gmeta One. Okay, I'm going to... Hi there, Sixtus. How you doing? Isaiah, how you doing? Nice to see you too. Fortune, welcome. Nice to see so many people here. Okay, so... Yeah, real people, real project, definitely. Okay, sorry, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. All that shouting yesterday. I was Man United fan here, so I was doing a lot of shouting yesterday. Okay. So I did say we're going to go through we're going to just have a little look at our website. If anybody wants any more information, well, our website's an amazing resource, as well as obviously being a vital thing that you need a website, obviously. Let's have a look at this. So if you go to Gmeta.one, that's our website. You can see a lot of stuff there. You've got lots of information. You've got our complete white paper. It's over 100 pages long. Got our roadmap. We've also got our shop, and all those services that we mentioned are right there. And you can actually use our token. Our pre-alpha token is now a payment method, and you can use it to pay for rentals on property. If you want to rent a premises, we can tailor make that to your specifications. And any members who have already bought some Gmeta tokens get a 20% discount on these prices as well. You can also rent booths in our Gmeta arena for events to showcase what you do. But let's have a look at the pre-sale. If you click join pre-sale at the top here, so if you do want more information, I suggest you get back to the person who invited you to watch this show and get their link. The link will look something like this. Everybody gets one, but the link isn't live until you make a purchase. Now that purchase, how you do that, when you get your link and you sign up, you're going to need a wallet first of all, a Binance Smart Chain wallet. It has to be either Trust Wallet or MetaMask. Do not make up your own criteria for that, guys. Use MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Nothing whatsoever else. Okay? Please stick to the script. It's not difficult to open those wallets. Okay, so you need that wallet. The reason you need to give us that wallet is because that's where your tokens are going to be airdropped once you make a purchase. So let's have a look here. How do you make that purchase? Once you've signed up, you've got a sliding bar and you can slide it to whatever amount you're comfortable with. I say comfortable. Do not use money you need for anything else, guys. Do not use money you need to put food on the table, to pay bills or anything like that. But when you hit a figure that you're comfortable with, say for example it's $200, you then choose a payment method. We've given you 8 different cryptocurrencies that you can use. Let me just do Litecoin, for example. All you need to do is click that you fully understand. So I'm going to pay $200, and that's going to get me 8.6 million Gmeta tokens. If you click purchase now, at that very moment, our system works out how many in Litecoin you have to send us to achieve that purchase. There's the figure right there. There's the wallet, or scan the QR code. Now, the important thing you need to take away from this and share with other people is that amount you're being asked for, make sure that what you send us is the same as that or slightly more after your wallet provider takes the fee from it. Because some wallet providers, when you tell them you want to send an amount, they deduct the fee from that amount, and what you send is less than that amount. And that means your transaction will go into pending, and you'll be waiting maybe for 24, 48 hours to see your tokens. And if you just brought on somebody new, they'll be going crying scam and, you know, telling you you're a fraudster. So guys, don't do this. Make sure that you instill this in anyone you bring on board. So once you do that, once you've sent that, your tokens will appear down here. Okay, so that's where your tokens will appear, and you can get the contract address as well and import those tokens into your MetaMask or your Trust Wallet. You get all that information in our Telegram group. Do not fear, we're always here to help. I've got full support as well. Now, I mentioned about sharing this opportunity with other people. Well, this link that you get isn't live until you've at least made a purchase of $5 in tokens or more. But once you have this live link, as you can see, you get a 100% bonus match from level 1 referrals. So if I give my link to Miguel and Miguel buys $1,000 in Gmeta tokens, I'm going to get $1,000 in Gmeta tokens. because he's my level 1 referral. Now, if he gives his link to Sylvie, and Sylvie buys $1,000 in Gmeta tokens, I'm actually going to get $500 from her purchase as well, because she would be my level 2 referral. So as you can probably guess, you now have the opportunity to earn millions and millions of Gmeta tokens only in this pre-launch. Okay, we are in round 2 of 5. As I mentioned on the presentation, we're selling $1 million per round, and we're into round 2, as you can see. Now, I mentioned the competitions. I'm just going to touch on that finally. If you click leaderboard, here you go. You've got 4 competitions right here. Top 10 recruiters, team builders, team contributors, and top 10 investors. Now, if you end up at the end of round 2, or round 3, or round 4, or round 5, if you end up at the end of each of these rounds, if you end up in the top 10, you're going to get yourself an NFT, an exclusive NFT from Gmeta One, and you can hold that and sell it later, or you can stake it when we open our staking pool and earn passive income from it. Now, you could end up in 1, 2, 3, or even 4 of these top 10, so you got more chances. As well as that, we take each of the top 10 names, we take the 10 names, put them into a draw, and one person wins an Oculus Quest 2 headset worth about $300. So we've got 4 headsets to give away there, and then finally we take all 40 names, put them into one final draw for a 5th Oculus Quest 2 headset. Okay, so that's how you can win prizes, as well as accumulating a heck of a lot of Gmeta tokens. You know, where is this token going to go? We don't know. But wouldn't it be nice to know you did as much as you could to accumulate as many of those as possible when they're free? They're free right now if you give them away. If you're sharing this with other people and they're purchasing, you're going to earn stacks of them for free. This is your chance, guys. This is your chance. Okay, so that is the token launch. Hi, Victor. How you doing? Okay, guys, that really is the full presentation on how to get involved. As I said, please, please, please get back to the person who invited you to join this call. Get their link, rip their arm off, get their link. Guys, it's really important. Take action today and share this with other people. Make that purchase, even $5. That gets your link live, and then you can share this with other people and accumulate millions of these tokens. We don't know what they're going to be worth. We can't predict what they're going to be worth, but we're doing everything to make this a very successful token launch. Thank you, Udo. Thank you, Solomon. Appreciate it. Really very nice of you to say that. Thank you so much. Guys, have a wonderful remainder of your... Let me just start. Before I leave, I'll just get the call schedule, because we have changed this. It's always... Let me just check. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not share my screen just yet, so I'm just going to get this call scheduled, because we have changed a lot of this. I just want to make sure people are up to speed. If you're in our Telegram group, it is at the top of the Telegram group. Let me just pull this up. Sorry. I have that many folders in this blooming computer. Okay, let me just pull that up. Okay, this is the call schedule. This is the call you can see at the top of the list there. This is the call we're actually on. Now, we do have a call. If you have somebody in Portuguese speaking nations, 4 p.m. Eastern is the time to get on. That's 10 p.m. Central European time. Tuesday, okay, at 5 p.m. Eastern, that is 10 p.m. in the UK, 11 p.m. in Central European time. That's where we're going to visit all of our locations in the metaverse. Okay, we're going to visit our own. We're going to visit Decentraland, Voxels, and Somnium Space. We're going to show you around and maybe do stuff like we did last week with Sylvie, where we just go around and show you some interesting parts of various metaverse projects. Tuesday as well is 3 p.m. Eastern. The full presentation in Spanish has been pre-recorded by me. So you can, if you've got people in Spain, or obviously a lot of the South American countries speak Spanish, that's the call. That's why we put it at that time. I kind of trying to suit both of those areas, so Spain and South America. Then Wednesday, we've got at 5 a.m. Eastern. Well, as you gathered, this is not geared for the American users because it is rather early. I don't expect you to get up at 5 a.m. But 10 a.m. UK time, 11 a.m. Central European time. That's also West African time. That's why we're doing that call, because it suits a lot of people around the world. It's anybody kind of east of Europe, Africa, Asia, all the way to Australia. That's why we're doing that call on Wednesday and on Friday at 5 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so Thursday, finally, Metaverse News, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, we listen to you guys in the States. Please get on this call. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. UK, and finally Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we have Metaverse training and giveaways with Miguel, Sylvia, and Andy. Okay, that is all for today. Have a wonderful remainder of your Monday. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next call. Take care. Bye.